What's up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Hiboy Titan Pro. This model right here is going to be their 2026 model. This is the dual motor. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned. Let's get into it. So before we get into the specs and the review part of things, I want to show you guys what comes inside the box. One thing I want to let you guys know is when you do receive your box, make sure to get someone to help you out to move it around because it does weigh a little bit over 100 pounds. What's going to be in there is going to be your charger. This is going to be the one that you want to go ahead and grab first. That way you can go ahead and charge your scooter before you even ride it. The next thing that's going to come in it is going to be a starting guide and a user manual. That's going to help you guys out on answering some of your guys' questions and on how to open it up. The next thing that's going to come inside is going to be the rear fender, which I'll show you guys where that goes. It's going to come with a brand new set of brake pads in case you guys do ever need to change them, and it does come with some tools. The last thing it's going to come with that I thought was pretty cool, which you guys will see it in a bit on the scooter, is an actual phone mount. So now that I showed you guys what comes inside of the box, let's go ahead and set this up so we can finally start testing this thing. I'm excited, and I think you guys are already kind of yelling at me through the screen to hurry up and just show you guys how this thing works. So first off, when you get it inside the package, it's going to come somewhat assembled. First off, are going to be pulling this up just like that. Once it clicks, you're going to see there's a knob here. So you want to go ahead and just twist the knob until it's nice and tight. Once it's nice and tight, now you know it's secure and safe. Up next, you're going to notice right up top right here, these lights actually do come this way with the packaging on it. There's 2 screws at the bottom. The tool does come provided inside the box. It's going to be one of these Allen keys. I'm not going to set my lights up just yet. I'm just going to leave them there. Only reason why is I'm going to wait until nighttime to see where I should actually have them. So as far as for the rear fender, just put the fender underneath here and you put the 2 screws, one here and one here. All right, you guys, once you have your rear fender on, this is just going to help keep rocks or dirt or debris, anything like that, from bouncing back and hitting your back. Now to go ahead and put the phone mount on, this is optional, you don't have to. I'm going to put it because I do want to use it with my phone sometimes when I need to listen to music or something like that. Now that we have everything set up, my phone is mounted, let's go ahead and just get started. Really quick, I did want to show you guys the sizing on this, just so that way you guys know if it's going to work out for you or not. I'm not going to lie to you guys, this scooter is a lot bigger than a regular e-scooter that you've probably seen out on the road. It's big. So at the bottom right here, if I go from this plate here to this back plate here, it's going to be, let's see, it's going to be roughly 18.5 inches. So you can go ahead and do your measurement and see how you fit. And then this little platform back here where your foot can go is about 6.5 inches. As far as the width here, it's 10 inches. So that gives you a lot of space. You can honestly take probably 2 people on here. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not safe, but it's doable. I could tell you that because I actually did it. Just to give you guys a little bit of dimensions right there. This scooter specifically is made of 6061 aluminum frame. I also wanted to let you guys know this does also offer a 0 weld frame design. And what that does is it gives it a nice, clean, rugged look. And of course, it makes it a little bit more durable for those on and off-road sessions. Cool thing with this one as well, it is going to have a dual front and rear suspension, and it's nice and red, so it gives it that nice pop. And the cool thing about that is they're actually functional. They're not just for looks. Those shocks actually do work. So let's go ahead and just dive a little bit more into the actual specs of this. This scooter actually does come with 10-inch gel-filled tubeless tires. So it's going to give you that nice comfort instead of like other scooters where they're like a hard plastic and that just kind of hurts whenever you do go on bumps. Cool thing about this, if you guys did get the dual motor like I did, top speed on this bad boy is 31 miles per hour. And yes, I know, it's not crazy fast. It is faster than other scooters, but it's not crazy fast. Even at 25 miles per hour though, I'll tell you guys, it starts feeling scary. For those of you guys that are saying that's not fast enough, I don't know. When you get yours, test it out, max it out, especially if you get that dual motor. Another thing I did want to let you guys know, because I know some of you guys are going to be curious, what is the max range on this bad boy? So this thing is going to give you 80 miles of range. It's also going to come with the Bosch dual motors. The max load weight that you want to go ahead and put on this is going to be up to 330 pounds. And as far as rider height, it's recommended anywhere between 5'3" to 6'4". So if you're in between that, this is going to be the scooter for you. The brake system, you are going to get front and rear hydraulic brakes. Yes, you heard that correctly. These are hydraulic brakes. And the rotors and pads on these things are pretty massive. You are going to get headlights, brake lights, and ambient lighting. So as far as for the headlights right here, they are bright, and you do have a dual setup, so you can go ahead and adjust these however you want. As far as for the brakes, they are going to be in the back over here, and the cool thing about those is they do also illuminate whenever you hit the brake. And then the next thing, in case you guys don't know what ambient lighting is, it's going to be a nice blue strip of light down here and down here. So it's going to light up the floor at nighttime so people can actually see you. Another cool thing that I did want to mention is the LED display. So before we even start using this scooter, I'm going to go ahead and kind of go around some of the controllers just to kind of show you guys around. That way you guys know how to use it once you get it. So if you guys do come right over here, you're going to notice the power button here. All you do is you hold it down for a couple seconds, and then you're going to notice the LCD has turned on. Once that's on, you're going to go ahead and be able to now get in gear, because this does have a parking feature. To get out of that parking feature, you hold down the brake. This is the right rear brake, and then you go ahead and push the M button just right away, and you notice now it's in gear. So now you could either go to pass 3, pass 2, or pass 1. It's that simple. Another quick thing I wanted to show you guys is on this side, and you're going to notice there's like a little honk emblem there. That's literally going to be your honk. This thing is super loud, so you guys are going to love it. Right next to it, you're going to notice it says single and dual. That's going to be if you guys did get this option like me, which has the single and dual motors. To engage either one, you just hit it once, and it'll go from single or dual. And the way you guys can tell if it's engaged or not, if you see on the instrument cluster here, only one tire is lit up. That's going to be your single. If you push that dual button, then both tires are lit up, which means dual motor. This is going to be your pass to go up or down. And then you're going to notice this little eye feature here. This is going to let you toggle between your miles, your average miles, your voltage, and stuff like that. There is also a feature, I believe, if you hold it down, you guys can read the instruction manual. Supposedly there's a cruise control feature. I have yet to figure that out. And then to go ahead and actually go, after a couple seconds, it does put itself in park. So we're back in gear. Now to go ahead and hit the throttle, you're going to notice right here on the hand grip, it's split. That's because this one on the left side is actually the throttle. Alright, you guys, so now to turn on the headlights, the tail lights, and the ambient lighting, it's super simple. All you have to do is hold down the plus button right here for a couple seconds. Your LCD screen will dim, and you're going to notice now they are on. So to go ahead and turn them off, I'm going to show you guys again. So if you come right over here, the plus button, same thing, hold it down for a couple seconds, and that'll actually turn them off. And the screen will actually get brighter again. There is a lot more to this. You can go ahead and learn it on your own, read through the instruction manual, but that's gonna be the basics. All right, you guys, so now that we bored you with all the specs on this scooter, now we're gonna go ahead and finally get to testing. So right now, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna first go on road, and I'm gonna go through all the passes, and I'm also gonna go from single to dual motor, just to see the top speeds on these. After I do that, we'll go ahead and go back here, and then what we're gonna do is, if you guys did watch my KBO bike reviews, I did some testing right here in this hill. I know on camera you can't really tell, but this is actually a really good incline to test these out. After we do this testing here, we'll probably go and hit some dirt, and then we'll do some jumps and do a couple more testing with this bad boy. I really wanna see how it would do on road and on easy trails. I know it's catered to an off-road actual scooter, but I don't know in reality. I've already tested this out in sand and stuff like that, and I'm gonna tell you guys right off the bat, sand, don't do it. It's slippery, but we'll show you guys on camera a couple little trails that are dirt around here. All right, we're gonna be on single motor and pass 1, and we're gonna go ahead and see just how fast the top speed will be when you're on single motor and pass 1. So here we go. So the pickup isn't that great, I'll be honest with you, on single motor pass 1, and it looks like the max speed is going to be 13 miles per hour, as you can see there. So now we are on pass 2 single motor. Now we're gonna see how fast this will go. Let's test it out. It's still on single motor, so I know I'm not getting the full power, and we're at 18 miles per hour so far. 19 miles per hour, single motor pass 2. Let's go ahead and now pull over and try pass 3. Okay, so now we're gonna go to pass 3, still on single motor, as you can see there. Let's see how fast we can go. So same thing, like I said, pickup's not all that great on single motor. As far as speed, we'll see how fast we can go. We are on a flat, so we should reach the max speed here. So it looks like 23, 24, that might be max right there. So 24 miles per hour max. All right, you guys, so we're now going to turn on the dual motor. It's going to be right here. Go ahead and click it once. And then if you notice right here, both of the little tires are going to be lit up. That's going to mean that you're in dual motor. So we're going to go ahead and start off with pass 1. Now that we're in dual motor, so right away off the bat, I'll tell you, you have a lot more torque with that dual motor setup. Max speed is going to be 13 miles per hour, as you can see there. So now we're still in dual motor. We just went to pass 2. Let's see how fast that will be. The max speed on this one is going to be around 21 miles per hour to 22 miles per hour. With the dual motors, it will kick on front and rear wheel drive. Keep that in mind. We are doing some jumps here and it's doing really well. This feels really nice. Let's pull over and now go to pass 3 and see the max speed there. So we are in pass 3. Let's see how fast we can go now. We are on a slight uphill, so it might take us a little time to get up to speed. And there it is, 31 miles per hour. And that's on a slight uphill. This is with dual motors. So what I'm gonna do right now for the first test is we're gonna go ahead and go up this hill. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start off with single motor. You can see only one tire is lit up. And then we're gonna go ahead and start off with pass 1 first. Let's see if it will make it up this hill. I'll be honest, not too confident it'll make it all the way, but we should make it half. Yeah, so there it is. Let's go back down and we'll keep it on single motor. But what we'll do this time is we'll go to pass 3 and then we'll see. Pass 3 is not really going to help us. It just helps with speed, so keep that in mind. Motor is what gives it the power. The passes are just kind of based on the max speed it'll give you. Pass 3 single motor. Feel like we're gonna end up same spot. Yep, I already see my track marks, same spot. Let's start off in the same position. Now for fun, we'll go ahead and hit it dual motor. We'll go ahead and go back down to pass 1 just for fun. I'm sure this will make it now only because we get that extra power. And yeah, I already feel it. We're gonna make it, or at least high up. Nope, we made it all the way. Now I'm gonna try one more time, and this time we'll same thing. We'll keep it in that dual motor setting. We'll go to pass 3. So now I'm really confident. I know we're gonna make it. Let's try it. So pass 3, the dual motor is going up, no problem. I did notice we're not reaching our max speed on uphill, but it's pushing me without like any stress or any like struggle. It's just going. I knew for sure once we kicked on that dual Bosch motor, we were gonna make it up all the way. So let's go ahead and now move on to the next testing. What I'm gonna do here is, I know it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but back there's a little bit of dirt piles and kind of like a little track. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out there. I'll see if we make it up. I'll be honest with you, I think I'm gonna keep it in dual motor for that one, only because I know I'm gonna need both motors to actually make it up. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't take it in sand. It's super sketchy. You'll fall down. I wish I recorded that day because I fell down. Later on in the video, we'll go ahead and of course get you guys some night shots, and we're also going to be testing out probably another day. I want to see if it'll reach the actual 80-mile range that it says it will. So that'll probably be a separate video. All right, you guys, so we are on pass 3 with the dual motors. Right here is the dirt. Let's see how it does. Hard compact trails like this is fine. Some people do ride their bikes here. That's why there's pallets. But yeah, going through it is actually not bad. It is really bumpy though. We're doing it, no problem. If you are going to ride it off-road, keep it to more like hard compact trails, or else you can risk falling. So the transition between dirt and cement is actually really nice. Shocks on this feel really good. No matter if it's bumpy, soft, hard, compact, it's smooth. I like that it has the shock setup. There it is, super soft. I've ridden other scooters, other bikes without shocks, and that little bump that I just hit is super painful. Let's go ahead and hit max speed here again. I gotta test out the brakes one more time for you guys. So let me give it a shot right about here. We're gonna try to stop before the pole. And there it is. It's pretty good if you hit them simultaneously. I haven't done just front brake. I don't wanna roll. Rear brake is okay, but on a dime, it won't stop. You gotta hit both. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit some dirt here. So like I told you guys earlier, if you go from dirt to cement, the transition's actually really good. Shocks are smooth, so that kind of helps out. If I didn't have the shocks, I would be a little bit scared. But overall, I mean, this thing is smooth. Alright, you guys, so as we promised, we want to go ahead and show you guys how it looks at night. With those same plus and minuses, go ahead and hold down the plus, the top one here. If you hold that down, it will light everything up. So as you can see, headlights turned on now, the ambient lighting down here turned on, and also the taillights turned on. So that's how you do that. Let's go ahead and show you first right here how bright this actual LCD screen is. So now you can go ahead and see it just kind of head on, and as you can see, the LCD screen is very, very bright. All right, you guys, now that we have all the lights on, I wanted to show you guys something on the taillights. So as you can see, the actual LED is pretty bright, so people will be able to see you in back. But the cool feature with this scooter is if you hit the brakes, you're gonna notice it actually flashes. So that way, you know, it gets people alert, knowing that you're gonna stop. So let's go ahead and let go of the brakes, and you're gonna see it stops right away. Let's hit the brakes one more time just to show you guys. And there it is. And then I'll let it go one more time. So that's a cool feature that this scooter actually comes with. A lot don't have that feature, and a lot don't even come with the lights. So I think that's really amazing. Now, if you look right here off to the side, you're gonna notice with the blue ambient lighting, it's actually really bright as well. So you're gonna get 2 strips going along the side of this side, and then you'll get another 2 strips on the opposite side. And cool thing with that is it actually also lights up the floor. Just to show you guys like a flyby when the lights are on, you guys can see it's pretty bright. On the headlights, you're gonna notice it's like a red ring that goes around. But looking forward, you're gonna notice these headlights are pretty bright, whether you go right, left, forward. And then like I was saying earlier, they are adjustable. So if you want them to go even further, you can see that there. And then it is 2 of them. So you can either spread them out or leave them close like I do. So it's nice that those are adjustable, as you can see there. It's just like a big flashlight. All right, you guys, so if you guys did wait until the end of the video, that means you probably are interested in buying this scooter, which if you want it, check out the description box below. But let's go ahead and just start off with the pros on this. Talking about the suspension, what I really love about this is that it actually works. If you guys do go off bumps or anything like that, you'll see what I'm talking about if you get this scooter. Another thing that I do love that is a big pro is it does come with bright headlights. Another cool thing that I do love about it is the horn on this thing. This is pretty loud. So that's another cool thing. You guys don't have to go out and buy like a little bout or anything like that. It's already integrated in the system. It having the dual Bosch motors, I really love that as well, because it gives you that off-road capability. If you just had that single motor, it's not going to have the power to push you, but that dual motor, having both wheels spin, it just helps out a lot. Another good thing about it is it does have really good brakes for being a scooter. And another cool thing that this one comes with is a parking feature, which that's going to help prevent a quick theft. In reality, if someone does want to steal it, I mean, they're going to, but that just kind of helps you prevent them from really taking off. They're going to have to push this thing, because if they don't know how to take it out of park, it's not going to go anywhere. All right, you guys, so it's not a review video without any cons. As far as the price alone, it is expensive for a scooter. Now, what you get with it, it is a lot of good things. But as far as the price, when it's on sale, it's actually $1,300. When it's not on sale, it's close to $2,000. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're gonna get it when it's on sale, because it's pricey. Off-road, it does struggle a little bit on bigger rocks. So like I said, I wouldn't take it rock crawling necessarily with big boulders. I would take it more on compact trails. It does also struggle in sand. Of course, it doesn't have paddle tires. Kind of avoid that. Like I said, take it on actual trails that are meant for like bikes and stuff like that. Another thing that I would say is a con, in a way it's good, but in a way it's not, is that parking feature. Like I said, that's a pro, but at the same time, it does get a little bit annoying. In my personal opinion, I'd prefer like a key instead of having that parking feature. That way, when you put the key in, it knows you want to go in gear and that's it. Versus having to, you know, push the brake, push the M, and then it does park it after a couple seconds of not being used. It'll go and park on its own. Another thing that, to me, this one is really bad. It's good because I guess, you know, it's good quality, but it's bad because it is heavy. So this one does weigh a little bit more than one of my e-bikes. So for me to get it in and out of the car, I do struggle a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And then another thing that I noticed that I didn't really like is this little cover right here, which is like the handlebar cover. On this side, of course, the one closer to me is the throttle side, but the one over here is just for your hand to kind of grip. It does tend to fall off a little bit. So for my own thing, what I'm probably going to do is add a little bit of maybe crazy glue or something just so it stops falling off. In my opinion, if you guys have the money to buy something like this, I would recommend this for an overall scooter. If you guys do want a scooter, go ahead and check out the description box below. If you guys did like today's quick video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. JesseRizo is here for you.
subscribe.